irritated right now. My son sit up here and literally took $2,000 off my fucking credit card. That's my rent money. That's everything. Every fucking thing. He gotta go. I just put him out. He's 16. I already done sit there and told him. I really feel like calling the fucking police. That's why I came live, so I can calm down. I really just feel like calling the police at this moment. You really took some money off my card to go sit up there and do some shit for a little ass girl? Y'all, I am so mad right now, man. I don't know what to do. My feelings hurt, every fucking thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I never thought that he'd sit up there and do something like that. I never thought that he'd sit up there and do something like that. Like, when I got the notification earlier, when I sit up there and I got the notification earlier, y'all, the notification was basically saying, like, did I purchase this? But I didn't sit up there and pay attention to it. You feel me? Like, I didn't even worry about it or nothing like that. He got to go. He waiting on his daddy to come pick him up right now. He has to go. He got to go. He got to go. Like, you don't do that. Like, he got, like, his mouth, he's being hella disrespectful, all of that. So, you got to go. You got to go. You have to go. You got to go. Like, I don't have no more money. Like, I called my bank. My bank sit up there and told me I got to wait until Monday. They froze my account. They completely froze my account. So can't nobody else use it. But I can't get that. He needs to get away from my door. He's not getting back in my house. He's not getting back in here. I do not care. Get away from my door, little boy. See, you see how disrespectful he is? That's why my dog's sitting here barking. He's being so disrespectful. Since he's been talking to this little girl, he's been getting hella disrespectful. He's been out the chain disrespectful. I'm about to call the police. I'm giving you a chance and letting your dad come and get you. Get away from my door.
Happy Halloween. It's KC the Red Philadelphia, you dig? I'm going to go ahead and make the intro short. You know, I got things to do. Had to throw on my little Chucky mask. The real deal seed of Chucky. I think that's the name of it. Baby, bride of Chucky, seed of Chucky, whatever it is. And, yeah, we're going to get straight to it. You raised him to be a bitch, so you must deal with it. You are his father, raised him to be like this, so you must deal with it. That's the part of the game. I'm going to make the intro short. Y'all already know how to get at me. Go to the description, you know, and get at me. The Patreon is up and going. I finally got that figured out and worked out. So I got to redo some videos and reload some videos. So, y'all know what it is. Videos for education purposes only, fair use only. Halloween, here you go, take the fucking mask it off. You know, take it off, put it up. But right now, it's a little moniker. A little cool. It is what it is. But just that scary edition for you young fellas. And before I get to it, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bells. And if you're new to the channel, somebody shared it to you, get at me. Like, share, and subscribe, you dig. Now, fellas, go join that Patreon, get on that $5 tier, get some of that raw and uncut material you can't get on YouTube. Go get it, $5. It ain't no $5 a month, man. Go fuck with me. Support the channel. Because I'm going to slow it up here on YouTube for a little bit, and I'm going to do a lot of focusing on Patreon. So you're going to get what you get here, you know. So let's get to it. when you raise, and this is for the young fellas, but it's also for the ladies that's got young sons, young daughters that'll do something like this. I believe my daughter did this to my baby mama before, my baby mama mentioned it. I believe when she was 16, 15, one of them, she went on the credit card, took some. I never had that happen to me with my children, but I know it's there. And it's how you structure them. It's the respect level they have for you, or otherwise, they're going to disrespect you. So ladies, if you raise your son to be weak, spineless, and you may think that you're raising him to like abide by society rules and not be a troublemaker, not commit crimes and things of that nature, and that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to raise him to actually be considered a citizen into society. But when you raise him to not accept accountability, he's lacking being disciplined, When you raise that type of individual, it's hard for you to break that curse that you put upon yourself. And the reason why it's hard for you to break that curse that you put upon yourself is because, for one, you gave birth to that child. So you're not going to want to go too hard on them. And for two, it's your child, and you don't see, you don't see it like a stranger would see him because he's your child. Now, if you went and stole something from a stranger, they either going to have him locked up or they're going to, you already know what it is. And I don't like violence on my channel, but that's there. You can get killed for stealing from motherfuckers. But by being your child, you're going to give him a little leeway. And at the same time, you thinking you doing something constructive for society by trying to help mold him in the right direction, when you basically raised a self-dependent little dude. And a lot of women do that. That's why it's hard for you to, that's why it's hard for you to try to set him on the right path later on in life, give him some kind of advice when you've been titty feeding him for the rest of the remainder of his young years, all the way to the adolescence down there till he's grown. He ain't got to get a job. He sleep in when he want to. He lazy as fuck. Probably stay on social media. In that motherfucker with a gun on the camera doing all that stupid shit. And at the same time, he's on your titty. So you sending him to stay with his father, which I believe he should have been at from the jump. Because should no young man, this is my opinion, and that's what I had to differ from me and my baby mama, because I've always wanted my son to be around me. I always wanted to mold my son, to shape him up to be a man. But it's kind of difficult to do that when he's on the titty, and when you're not trying to take the titty out of his mouth, because you feel like you don't want the world to hurt him. You don't want him to get out here. You basically don't want him to scarf his knees and scars up, scarf his elbow and, go through a little boy and man type shit because of your feelings and your emotions. But you got to shake your feelings and your emotions when it's time to shake it, especially when you're dealing with a little boy. He needs that father figure. He needs that fatherly advice, that fatherly love. Or he wouldn't be doing no shit like this, stealing from his mama, potentially becoming the thief later on in life. And it's going to come out bad for him once you become that way. They got the jail cells packed with motherfuckers like him, and the graveyards packed with motherfuckers like him. So you got to break that curse, you and the father. Because him as a man, He should have been that got that little boy and brought him over there with him to help structure him and mold him into being a productive man instead of being a little bitch-ass motherfucker stealing, beating on the motherfucking door, tricking with the money that he's stealing on some little bitch who's turning around giving the money over to another motherfucker that she likes, and he ain't got to do none of that shit. He ain't stole from his parents. He ain't doing none of that shit. He's just giving up the dick. Your son doing the stealing from you to pay for a bitch that's out here fucking around and doing it any kind of way. And the reason why I know she's doing that, because she see that he's stealing from his mama. She know he's a bitch, he's weak, he'll do anything to get laid. He'll do anything to stay in her good graces. He'll do anything to have her around in this comfort, in this company, and within his comfort zone. He'll snake his own motherfucking parent for some pussy. And a woman don't respect that at all. I'm just being honest with you, fellas. Ladies, y'all know y'all don't respect that. Y'all accept the gifts and the benefits from what comes with him taking shit from his family members or friends or whatever he's doing. But you don't respect him. Because he's doing all this for ass instead of doing all this for the sake of being who he is. That's why the respect ain't there. And you think she give a fuck about moms? Hell no. She put him up, he probably put him up to doing it. He's weak enough. If you weak enough to steal from your mama, you weak enough to be led by a bitch. Following her, following her decisions and her guidance. I mean, come on now. It's fucked up. It's crazy, but it's there. Now look what's going on. He gonna go to what? Juvenile camp and get locked up with something? Because he's harassing his mother because she won't let him in? And you out here stealing $2,000? That bitch must got some good pussy, don't she? She must got that fire. But she got that motherfucking blood to melt in your mouth, not in your hand, you dig? She got that M&M down there, man. She got that money and murder. That's that M&M. She taking the money from you and she murdering you. She got that killer pussy. You dig? But yeah, man, ladies, you structure your son. You got to look at everything from birth. You got to be on top of your children from birth. And that's where the respect level comes in at. My kids wouldn't dare to do no shit like that to me. They probably do it to their moms because it's the respect level that they have for her or that they have for one another. I don't know. That shit will never happen to me because I'm a man with the master clan, you dig? In this Chucky mask. I'm going to get the smoke out of my face. Motherfucker hot as a motherfucker, man. But you dig? Like, share, subscribe. And ladies, once you bring this shit up on yourself, it's hard to break it. I mean, I watched my uncle, my great uncle, he passed away a few years back. I watched him not get a hold of his life when my great-grandmother passed, when his mother passed. In his 30s and 40s, he was running around this motherfucker losing it because he didn't know how to move along in life because he was being structured, raised, and molded by his motherfucking mother, which is my great-grandmother. I seen it. It's there. Y'all can enable your child all the way up to the level of, there's no point of no return. There's no returning. He think he can go into society and get a pat on his back and get his wrist slapped for the shit that he do. And society ain't going to respect him like that. Society will check his ass. Society will put his ass in that ground or lock his ass up or have his ass running around here on some nutcase shit. Real talk. So if you got a chance to mold your son or your daughter in the right direction, stay on it. Be a fucking parent. Don't be their fucking friend. A lot of times, this is why this shit happens. Because you let your guard down in parenting and want to be their best friend. That ain't your fucking friend. That's your fucking son or daughter. Check that shit. You dig? Like these videos, share and subscribe. You already know it's the motherfucking message, man. And happy Halloween. This the Halloween edition, though. Because it is scary out here when motherfuckers stealing your money and you ain't got nothing else in your bank account and this your last and they beating on your door. You want to fuck, I already know what you want to do. But you made it like this. You ain't able that little dude to do what he doing. So it is what it is. Holla.